In the vast, shimmering wetlands of our world, a truly magical sight often unfolds. It is a living tapestry of vibrant pink, a congregation of birds so wonderfully strange, they almost seem to have stepped from the pages of a fairy tale. These are the flamingos, with their impossibly long legs, elegantly curved necks and feathers ablaze in shades from soft rose to brilliant coral. They captivate our imagination. They stand together in vast flocks, sometimes numbering in the thousands, creating a breathtaking spectacle of color and life against the blues and greens of their watery homes. Their presence transforms a simple salt flat or a quiet lagoon into a scene of extraordinary, almost surreal beauty, a testament to nature's boundless creativity and its flair for the dramatic. Their allure is not just in their striking color, but also in their mysterious charm. There is a certain grace in their every movement, whether they are striding purposefully through the shallows or engaging in their elaborate synchronized courtship dances. They seem to belong to another, more ancient world, a world where elegance and oddity walk hand in hand. Observing them, one feels a sense of wonder, a connection to the wild and untamed heart of our planet. These birds are not merely decorative, they are a vital part of their ecosystem, a complex and fascinating species with stories to tell. Their very existence reminds us of the incredible diversity of life that shares our Earth, each with its own unique way of surviving and thriving in its environment. What is it about these creatures that holds our gaze so completely? Perhaps it is the stark contrast they present, the delicate, slender form paired with a remarkable resilience. They inhabit some of the most challenging environments on Earth, from caustic soda lakes to high-altitude lagoons where few other creatures could survive, yet they do more than survive, they flourish. They have adapted in the most ingenious ways to make these harsh landscapes their own. The flamingo is a living paradox, fragile in appearance yet incredibly tough in spirit. It is this combination of delicate beauty and formidable strength that makes them so endlessly fascinating to us, a true marvel of the natural world. From the shores of Africa to the high plains of the Andes, these birds have carved out a niche for themselves, painting the horizon with their unmistakable silhouette. They are a global phenomenon, a symbol of the exotic and the beautiful. When we look at a flamingo, we are not just seeing a bird, we are witnessing a masterpiece of evolution, a creature shaped by millions of years of adaptation. Their story is one of survival, community, and the profound connection between a living being and its environment. It is a story that invites us to look closer, to understand the secrets behind their enchanting appearance, and to appreciate the intricate web of life to which they belong. One of the most astonishing facts about flamingos is that their famous pink plumage is not a matter of genetics. They are not born pink. Instead, a young flamingo chick hatches with soft, downy feathers of gray or white. Their spectacular color is acquired over time, painted onto their feathers by the very food they eat. Their diet consists mainly of brine shrimp, blue-green algae, and other small aquatic creatures, all of which are rich in natural pigments called carotenoids. These are the same pigments that give carrots their orange color and tomatoes their red hue. As the flamingo consumes these organisms, the pigments are broken down and deposited in its growing feathers, gradually transforming the bird from a plain gray fledgling into a radiant pink adult. This unique dietary requirement leads to one of the most peculiar feeding methods in the entire animal kingdom. To filter out its tiny prey from the water and mud, a flamingo must turn its head completely upside down. Its specially adapted beak is a marvel of natural engineering, equipped with fine, comb-like structures called lamellae that act as a sophisticated sieve. With its head inverted in the water, the flamingo uses its large, powerful tongue to pump water into its beak, and then force it back out. As the water is expelled, the lamellae trap the delicious algae and crustaceans inside, providing the bird with both its sustenance and its signature color. It is a messy yet remarkably efficient way to dine. Another enduring mystery surrounding these birds is their iconic habit of standing on one leg. For hours on end, a flamingo will rest perfectly balanced on a single stick-thin leg, its other leg tucked neatly up into its body. Scientists have long pondered this strange behavior, and the leading theory suggests it is a clever strategy for conserving body heat and energy. Standing in water for long periods can cause significant heat loss through their bare legs. By holding one leg close to its warm body, The flamingo can reduce the amount of heat that escapes into the cooler water or air, a crucial adaptation for staying warm while resting or sleeping in its often chilly habitat. Furthermore, recent studies have revealed a fascinating mechanical reason behind this posture. It appears that standing on one leg actually requires less muscular effort for a flamingo than standing on two. A unique anatomical feature allows them to lock their leg joints in place, creating a stable gravitational stay that supports their weight without them having to actively tense their muscles. This means that dozing off on one leg is not just a quirky habit, it is a highly effective energy-saving technique. It is yet another example of how these seemingly delicate birds are, in fact, masters of efficiency, perfectly adapted to the challenges of their environment. The social life of a flamingo is as vibrant and complex as its plumage. When the time for breeding arrives, the flock engages in one of nature's most spectacular displays, the courtship dance. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of birds move together in extraordinary synchrony. They march in unison, stretch their necks towards the sky, turn their heads from side to side, and flash their brilliant black flight feathers in a coordinated performance. This is not simply a chaotic gathering. It is a highly ritualized ceremony designed to attract a mate and signal that the flock is ready to nest. Through this collective dance, pairs form, and many flamingos will remain with their chosen partner for life, a testament to their strong social bonds. Once a pair has formed, they work together to build a nest. Using mud, stones, and feathers, they construct a raised, volcano-shaped mound that elevates their single, precious egg above the ground, protecting it from flooding and ground-level heat. This is a crucial collaborative effort. Both the male and female take turns incubating the egg, sharing the responsibility equally for the roughly 30-day period until it hatches. This shared duty ensures the egg is never left exposed to the elements or to predators. Their partnership is a model of devotion, a joint investment in the future of their lineage, showcasing a level of cooperation that is truly remarkable to witness. After the chick hatches, the parental care continues with unwavering dedication. Both parents are equipped to feed their young with a special substance called crop milk. This highly nutritious reddish liquid is produced in the lining of their upper digestive tract and is incredibly rich in fat and protein. It is so potent that the parent's own pink color may fade during the feeding period, as they divert the carotenoid pigments to their offspring. They dribble this milk directly into the chick's beak, providing it with everything it needs to grow strong. This remarkable adaptation allows them to raise their young even in environments where food suitable for a chick might be scarce. As the chicks grow, they are gathered together into large groups known as creches, which can contain thousands of youngsters. These nurseries are watched over by a few adult birds, which frees up the other parents to go and forage for food. Even in this massive crowd, parents are able to find and feed their own specific chick, recognizing it by its unique call. While flamingos are generally gentle and caring within their family unit, life in the crowded flock is not always peaceful. Squabbles can break out over nesting space or personal territory, with birds jabbing at each other with their powerful beaks. It is a dynamic social world of cooperation, conflict, and dedicated family life. Flamingos are not sedentary birds, content to stay in one place. Many populations are true nomads, undertaking impressive migratory journeys in search of food and suitable breeding grounds. Driven by seasonal changes in water levels and food availability, these flocks can travel hundreds or even thousands of miles. Flying mostly at night, they form long, waving lines in the sky, their powerful wing beats carrying them across vast distances, from one life-sustaining wetland to another. Their ability to navigate these long journeys is remarkable, guided by an innate sense of direction and perhaps even the Earth's magnetic field. They are creatures of instinct, forever chasing the rains and the resources they bring. This connection to weather patterns reveals another of their surprising abilities. It is believed that flamingos can sense rainfall from incredible distances, possibly by detecting the drops in barometric pressure that precede a storm. This sixth sense allows them to anticipate when dry salt pans will be transformed into shallow lakes, creating the perfect temporary habitat for feeding and nesting. They can arrive with uncanny timing just as the landscape blooms with the microscopic life they depend on. This extraordinary sensitivity to their environment is key to their survival, allowing them to exploit ephemeral resources in some of the most unpredictable climates on our planet, a skill that has served them well for millions of years. Of the 6 species of flamingo found worldwide, one stands out for its rarity and its extreme lifestyle, the Andean flamingo. This species makes its home in the harsh high-altitude wetlands of the Andes Mountains, often living at elevations above 4,000 meters. Here, it endures freezing temperatures, intense solar radiation, and thin air. It is uniquely adapted to this challenging world, with a high tolerance for the highly alkaline and saline waters of the mountain lakes. Distinguished by its yellow legs and a deeper pink hue, the Andean flamingo is a symbol of endurance, a creature that has found a way to thrive where few others could even survive. Sadly, this beautiful and resilient bird is also one of the most threatened. The Andean flamingo is classified as a vulnerable species, facing numerous dangers that put its future at risk. Its fragile high-altitude habitat is threatened by mining operations, which can alter water levels and contaminate the lakes with toxic chemicals. Unregulated tourism and egg collection have also placed immense pressure on their breeding colonies. The survival of the Andean flamingo now depends on our actions. Protecting its unique mountain ecosystem is not just about saving a single species, it is about preserving a piece of the world's natural heritage, a testament to life's ability to flourish in the most extreme corners of the earth. When we look at a flamingo, we are seeing more than just a beautiful bird. We are witnessing a powerful symbol of resilience. These creatures have mastered the art of survival in some of the planet's most inhospitable places. They stand unbothered in caustic waters that would burn human skin. They endure extreme temperatures, and they travel vast distances to find what they need. Their ability to stand on one leg to conserve energy, their unique method of filtering food, and their capacity to produce crop milk for their young, are all testaments to their incredible adaptability. The flamingo is a living lesson in how to make the most of what you have, a beacon of strength dressed in delicate pink. They are also a profound symbol of love and community. The lifelong partnerships they form, the synchronized dances that bind the flock together, and the shared, selfless care they provide for their young speak to the power of social bonds. Both parents invest everything in raising their single chick, even sacrificing their own vibrant color to ensure its survival. The creche system, where a few adults guard the community's young, is a beautiful example of cooperative living. In a world that often feels individualistic, the flamingo reminds us that there is strength in unity, that working together and caring for one another is a fundamental key to thriving, not just for birds, but for all living beings. Their long lives are another surprising aspect of their nature. In the wild, flamingos can live for 20 to 30 years, and in the protective environment of captivity, some have been known to live for over 80 years. This longevity gives them a sense of permanence, a feeling that they are ancient witnesses to the changes in our world. They have seen wetlands shrink and ecosystems change. Their continued presence is a barometer for the health of our planet's waterways. Where flamingos flourish, it is a sign that the ecosystem is healthy and in balance. Where they disappear, it is a stark warning that something is deeply wrong. Ultimately, the flamingo is a call to action. Its beauty inspires awe, but its vulnerability should inspire concern. The threats faced by species like the Andean flamingo, habitat loss, pollution and climate change, are threats that face countless other creatures and ultimately, ourselves. Protecting these magnificent birds and the delicate wetlands they call home is a responsibility we all share. They are not just an ornament of the natural world, they are an integral part of it. By ensuring their survival, we are not just saving a fairy tale bird, we are making a commitment to preserve the wonder, resilience, and interconnectedness of all life on Earth.